What's good, YouTube? Hope y'all been good. Before I even start, I want to thank y'all for 1,000 or something views in 2 weeks. Let's clap it up. It sounds like something else clapping, but we're not gonna talk about it. But anyways, I want to thank y'all for real. Even if you just tapped on my video, even if you didn't stay too long, you took your time out of your day and listened to a black man speak for 3 to 5 minutes or even less. So I want to thank y'all for that. And if you really like the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't like the content, dislike it. Just show some criticism, you feel me? There's always room for improvement. But today we're going to talk about Markelle Fultz and the fact that he's a bust now. He's officially a bust since he's a free agent. Hopefully someone signs him, but it's not looking good. And if y'all don't know, Markelle Fultz was one of my favorite players ever. He was the first player that I watched from high school to college to the NBA. I've watched other players too, but that was more so like highlights on Baller's Life and those things instead of like actually watching actual games. But with Markelle, I watched like full games, actually analyzed the way he played and even tried to like emulate it too. Because I wanted to be as good as him, bro. He looked like a star in high school, college, and even then, I don't know what was the previous evidence of that, but it was later found out that he had thoracic outlet syndrome, which is a very rare yips, or he was in a motorcycle accident. I don't know how the media came up with these narratives, but the yips was more believable than the motorcycle for a bit. So I always wanted to be like him, but things didn't pan out for me or him as it currently stands. So during this season, there was this narrative that injury. So for like the first season, his rookie season, a majority of it he was shelved. They gave him like a few minutes of greatness, like few minutes playing time, and he was able to get a triple-double. I think it was in like 17 minutes on that. But he was the youngest player to have a triple-double at the time. But I think that record was broken not only by LaMelo Ball, but also Josh Giddey. But, we don't talk about Josh Giddey around. So, yeah, Markelle Fultz had glimmers of greatness. Fast forward, he gets traded to the Magic. So he has money because the Magic is a rebirth team. They're, focused on rebuilding. So those seasons he had very good times. And then he was unlucky enough to get ACL injury. But when he came back, he was very healthy. Surprisingly, he played the most games he's ever played in the NBA season, around 70, say. So he went on to have a great season, career highs after the ACL injury. But during this time, the GMs of the Magic drafting a lot of guards. They drafted R.J. Hampton, Anthony Black, Jalen Suggs, which Jalen Suggs is an amazing player. So they were always looking for someone, I get Markelle, someone with a 3-ball that could space the floor. So it was always up in the air if Markelle Fultz was going to get re-signed. And enough, he didn't get re-signed. But he was such a great playmaker for the team at this time before they started to low, getting other players involved. And his minutes started to diminish until he was playing about 15 minutes a game, 15 to 7. And that just indicated that they were probably going to move in a different direction. And who can blame them? Thoracic outlet syndrome is something that could flare up on any given moment, and Markelle might not be able to play for some games, which is why I think NBA teams aren't looking to sign him either, because there's no telling with that injury that he is even reliable to play. Now, he has been healthy since, but, there's a lot of negatives or cons with picking someone that's like that injury prone. I think he had a few knee injuries too. So he's very injury prone. He can't shoot ball as good as someone else, as another combo guard. So it kind of defeats his purpose in the league, which hurts, which sucks. But we could only hope and see what's going to happen from here. This is Joe. If you like the content, like, subscribe. Everything is free. And I'm out.